station. It's Jesse Radio. We are live on TV. It's Jesse Radio, the gospel station in America. We are here to serve you, serve you, serve you, serve you better. Your number one platform, all your business and your commercials. We serve you better. Yes, we do. Yes, we do. We serve you better. Your number one gospel station. We are here. We got too close to heaven. King Jesse Radio. You can't stop us now.
King's Jesse Radio, your number one gospel radio station in America.
And TV. Abeiku Santana. Watch your train some no. All Besani. Every weekend, say a band, some sua, Yatuju Madiabidi, Chamudidi, Pasia, then you Murabia, Saju Madia, Yadishasu, Yamakwa, what you Madia, I drink you right, you're ready to comment. Kids, just radio and TV, we are here to serve you better. Together, we can build. No credit, Mr. Akuku, draw the dear Juma, the dear Juma. If you are some, or my Musam, Appiah some, Abatu some, we are Bonia Yabeka, we are Papa Yabeka, King Jesse TV, in the radio, Yatasio. I think it's some Papa, we bravo. King Jesse Radio, King Jesse TV, so party Ashadia, and yet Siesha. emamo ajo. Mensan emamo ajo aha achi. Enfamra Kings, Jersey Radio and TV. Your number one station in America. Aha. And a diaspora for dia. Sabri wabaswa. Bomodian sa obashe ama ofufro. Na ofufro nso ahye na obia. Etimi abaso ebetie bi na ebreso nso a ye be contribute kama na program no adimi ewie peyo. God bless you for your time with us this evening. It's Friday evening na yefiase no na yefiase ena enkomo twetwe kakra ho no yebedi nkomo kakra na afi ebreso a onso ba frɛ na wo de wadwen kyerɛ wonim de epia dwumedie na kyerɛ na bibia akoso kama menim sɛ onyame adom wo ho yɛ pa sadia yenso ye ho yɛ ende na onso wo ho yɛ pa na MPP amayokro no yebakɔ mo aso yɛ na aya investigation and answer review our committee ni koye no wo mo the report no ba abonte ana mbaye official report in the yensa kabi yebedo mo asuko afei omampani John Dramani Mahama nensama wokan no emudo waye ready so babua aye oman Ghana mpanamum obo mu besia baako honorable Ken ne message ni baako ofaka ho ni na aye babua nti wo hwa me caption a me sheda address a listening president will always act upon the good policies of his people. Honorable Ken. And Ebano, Abomu Besia Bako. Na Adiasa, intimate sabre, Mamenko, na Menkofa, Abrana Cobrata Viaticase. Me who say Quiabrone to 29, and Sana, with me, Ayaway. Abrana Majo. Na at a sign. Oba dia da Roma. Oso no ho ye. Ahuma bi ati. Live wire no ba kwati. Ayaka. Mama Babs, Mama Georgina. I'm say live wire there tia ya na emu yehu abrano na ye careful. Live wire no ba ko tepe ubeya asem. Hey! Sisi no more so no.
No more so no.
Na bankusu e.
Ofa banku ho ye.
On black for the night, on black for the Chamo, and never another Chami.
Yeah. We shall do it. We shall do it. Oni stamina. Sisi ya mpone ni nanku komu awoso gigisano. Kachane se Adom ni said ya washeta krache inti untonable. Ekuabro ne trouble.
Ofano ho yo san why den ne ho ye pa na no kwai den
asa na no aye dia sembode no. Ayo mempese mahamo adiasa enti mayamfa story makumi ni bi entwem na brother never be at the church and I don't want to saw hey ebusia mamensha adiasa if it is doing now. I run across the dinner which yo, I was here a branch here. Abrana na di nimfoni achemfoni we de mintim fan to so mfa ncheme na we so ne kokudo nsuro no mu ana baby a balls no wo no enkube mienu wo no kube no obiaka kube no
or the Shenanum Kawe, Ama Kubeno, Nefa Apolko. And a doctor Fuenya Kukudron so the Paniashim Pam spectacles no, the spectacles no. Abrana Nadianesi.
Offer and you may a Canada action or Ghana into offer my memo action. And now I'm more quaba. Now I'm in Chiabusia for 8 years and you may and you pay off. I mean, Chomina. I offer get a sea of everyone. I want to say Ghana how I can't. I have a say be over on the offer. I am percent semi born in AC. Medical catch us on a baby. I'm a folk room. Now in semi season of a Abuabuan near the Aba. Now of a semi season the beans one and be an word thing. You offer to the sense say Bema ne Bema. Once say ye Bema you share of a can you share. Dearly be Sima or bar of Beka Bema is share. Of our kind so when I say be or cat what or can while Riano and when I'm not kind of our I just have was 7 of any and say I brand here for one. I would general way of own so general. Offer or you will be a 77 previous. I will trebi Accra. And how would trebi or sound of cigarette side a can. Now, of any and say a blanty, your friend Osman. Or call Mamia, your friend say, AC, a fool offer or corner. So, Koto and sent in a customer. I just a table corner of Cotonsa, one who told you Takan. Now, offer a cat 1 CD 20 pesos. 1 CD 20 pesos. Anna, a black lecture 1 CD. So, ma, me pacho, the 1 CD, na me coba, I made 20 pesos night. I brought some your customer. Jofonka with the German and Nanka, a chill about the Aba. Offer 20 pesos. Ah, minim. So, as a son, as what the Babu Chill class is, of a minister class be any. Offer 20 pesos. Papanicas or Quaba. Mamma Nampene, and I'm someone talking giddy, the Asa Grover, Mammy Kotoya Blanty, Waka, Arenamno, Aminokas Blantiano offer, yet now quite a Sabiaco Pam Nifiano, at the Amana, Sicilia of Anoye, to Fadiasino, no, 50 man offer.
Hey, Enti, Nippano, Shwadende no Anna, what cow Sano.
Yeah, offer way on say I won't sack come crack a cranny. We are the cana one reina or Honam na ye, you can near ya. Of what Timia cat, and one I course and of a one walk carefully. And the Akopamiano of Anna and also was sort of say yes, ya Pamona, I didn't quit your coffee. I didn't know
my black and white tattoos and Nippon and a shoe and a yak cahono into the Arabian Nippon at the sack. Worry
of our carry. Worry. Ghana, how going?
Ghana, no size. Obian tree.
Hey, I say over.
Hey. Me mind Ghana. Ayo. Abrana na orabina onso tina kunyema wadana ase mayele black and white na egu fam nyina na efi na fusu sanu nyina yo moja na enwi ni sano e de na aba
ya ofa ene de aroche mo kwa no fe wo a ibedi ho nkomo na ofa owure ye ho ni sano ofa se onye menka se onya brantie Why you out here nymphy no equanim almost 76 years. I can't no 80 years. You were not a branch or a penny. Now of a papa, you name at the crop what of SC addiction ye of a way at me after two table from a 20 scene in Chahon. Was a tribute a BBC as a glass of her glass with the any man.
Yeah.
Table friend table friend be of any see one. Now of us table friend and way at me what the born Akoma Nakoma baby one Nakoma pay. I know they are born. Yeah, of in Chimay and South Canis away and born on you because you're quiet, Obianeho. ba ko fa ko dance for ne wan ade ache yakubo wura dem ofa ana akokra dem ofa wawu a chese na koma ho na butukuru ama moja pram na ama moja no kra na ofa etu na agyae etu na ama agyae because we esi be se na wotwum ho ana ade ache so a chese moja na tu na ama moja na twa de akonimu de ababonten so aden ababonten nam so wura de wuntofa political egu som ye nhwemu say that so no kun wana say mpo bi na di twene ball no wie no gya twene si wo say wo no kun no no of police for nhwemu na be deadi papa yi wo ba wo yere a fa na yere enne asante man tembe bo woni bi na mom na yere e wo different region a mo so omodi omopa sanko fa nkore na yere ne man eti anka we na anka ensi na mum sanse na yere enne ho na yere mo e wo ba foforo mo ye adwuma no enam so ma ade chi ye kun so wura yi obo no ho tua ofa wo hye ne dem nti ofa wura no ato na nan mo nse do obo kire sisi
ya men faden sie okwa wono ankodi nasem ho onko kana kura wo men kire yankropon na omu na tensa de atie yo mede abrantie bi nso ato so a sabre wogina empuma bia no waya nensa amsa wo posiye ene wo de twa mfoni eno so dia na esi
ofa no so ya hosema ofa aya hosem pa kese pa
nice boy
ofa mpacho say
oya nice boy pa
ofa we boy young man ultimate yes oya branch bi a ofa menen be yepe ana obechem kakra obechem ko fo nchem be te
aba won early 30s
said me go me elite ya ofa menye small ofa nye easy edi ofa abrantie ye fa Augustin Mensa na we mu ba money e wo manso asaman e wa Ashanti region ofa Ashanti region mu ba money vende ya Asaase ebo mutuo pa last week na baba wa ba konfa e bo ni tua ye dwene ho kan ho nsem a ofa the same thing abrantie we nso ofa no pa ya ono nso badwuma nipa bonfo bi atimi aboni tuo ekom de tuo ni bonachi ti ofo no nso moba money vendor ya boni tuo ekuna to atwe ya akwa ho 70 this year yesre se wo de shebu Ghana ha ofa na mpacho afre tu ne fo so moba money vendor no what ne because o target moba money for na o mu komo ku ba akoso otwufu pra so ta ofa no so enanse na mo boni tuo no so mo kun ne sa ti ofa hayi hu pa moba money for mo Asaase mo kuku mo fa
owura bi na so dem etodom ayo Onua
ya ofa mpacha Onua ya Onua de okuta mic ofa no okuta mic na woto nyum no o san ye me kan so ye minister ka ho woto nyum to ye minister
wojina so dem etodom Ewurade na no de yakọ Onua no de yaba enwuma oto no enti owura yo oto mi na yabo no tie ya ku no
ya papa pa
ade na ekosi me man Ghana hey ayo abrana na amsa yedu besi ha ana uwa ba ku be de ka ho
ya ofo se anopenam no di nkomo me ka che se issue bi sie na asa na say de akofo kakra ofa omo na mututu funu no wa Ahase no ofa me kofa aktor bi abrewa bi a na wonya 111 years and 112 years ye fe na abrewa kwa yie ofa mkotu ni funa besi ene mo fe funu ne maaye na ofa abrewa no sebi mpredua yesie no ba de enye na yie na ofa mo fa funu maaye akomfa no che osokwaje owu aduraba ofa o maaye ye ntime so ntwen akopemeta ma mo de body ni be ba ansa no ofa ya den ya yie no ti na we say empemfo hwe na mo ya mamle ne amane nti funa wo do motutu tu ofa enyo mo yie no ene iwe keeping koso na wo do wo chena wasagromesa ofa mo yesa mu na omtutu ye no nyina no omo yemu nyina ayie wasagromesa ti ofa do wo chena emu a mekoye story de ma no ofa mu nim nya meduye tebesi ene ofa mo mfa ma mo san kura kutubi fofra san aka ho a eno kwa nso mo mfa mbaye ti ofa mo ye ho ayie na abrewa no ene bibi wa kodu no no akwakoda din omo so e kan ho no ofa mo nyina so ayede akwakoda din no ofa de e koso ha nso ene no ofa
Abrana na eya na wakodi story wo yechi uka se ye story bi se onini bi ama wewuda ho amanfo sisu se wa meni nipa ekosi san
yeah okay ofa ya no krepa ofa eno de wo chena meko na medimu enchimu so asan de aba ye de ko mo kire ba police station am se mfa ino ko mo kire na mo mpa pai na yehu na ofa ro sem ne se mo kire man na ofo ye djuma hospital ofo no so wu ne kra no omusi na ene
aya mo kire man no so we film
ofa mo kire man di moto akonya accident last 2 weeks and on so di moto konya accident ni nua ofo de ne koye ekoto mo kire ho ofo no so di moto konya accident enti omu yo nyina yo mu nyina abu mu kra ofa ene ofa yesie wo mu nyina ene ye de do mo ene na wo kire ya jofa I was about ochina mo kire ma ba ko ho senior mo kire ma no ho mekọ ne nchen ne abisa no se aso wo wono da so mo kire ho ana sempo empemfo no abefa na akọ omode ne koye no so ye no kwese ne nimpa na yesu se wayira no e na hye ne yemu ana se mo ye na nye wono a ti ofo ochina mekọ no makofa asa store no aba na mo kire ma ne de ofo no de wawu na senior mo kire ma ne wo ho fa
ya won asam kakra
so Fadda kan catch us off chisia no week we ene ochina ne kwasie eyi ayeye of wose kopan ko ifrum akoma ko 31 ana ofa yesi omo wa ha ti anadwi ne eyi we keeping ti ene bon se nka bi pie ya abete se sound system ebo pa ye chi ha ya ifrum yenu okokrum kakra ifrum yensa ofa ni nyina ntobi abo ne system na omo nyina no bi ade dane de oni be obi abeda oni de woni fie ne mu maye ne de ye ni nyina bom ewo bia baako but se ban se de if emu ne de a obi abeda de woni fie na afie nyina akobom ne ya yie no ya high sound system ya high nkonwa na bom ene nkonwa ne bo ya high 5000 ebo onso ya high 1000 na ofi a shere kama na obi asini pono na obi aje ne sa modie na akwasi da obi akona sori ye ba ne ya be wie yie ne kwa na adweda obi akotena ase abu ne ka tofa week we aye and next week be ye ni for be ye yie ebom ni for week bi em no aye dim enti we na aye 31 no I think say next week no ofa expect me ate am yesterday be say bia 5 and 4 se bibia ensi dia na edim ne ba after edim no ye nya yie tie na bo say ifunu no ana say emu no na adoso na ebi ye 50 ebi ye 20 ebi ye 30 but this time there was a crop ankoa municipal capital no of an impa 31 and that form omode makoma 20 and ba ya reverse fm ye ho announcement e de ma omo nto fa de ho no
ayo ya busumi bia na omo ye yie no eye bom sa no
ya ofa onse busumi bia no eye dim na wotwe miense bia na onse busumi akona wie ye ene enti akona wie ye ne no ochina yesi eda foforo yesi busumi foforo mu enti ochina no yebe ko adim no on the 14th na ko 2 weeks and the 14th no the of the ebe kan ho 7 no amana ko 21 no enu yadim yenye ayie enti wantime anye we no week we na ne for week wa anye ne for week no of wantime anye ayie because ye kwa adim enti adim no of ye adim no so wi ade chi a adim ye Friday ade chi memenda na adim memenda bia no of enye hwe ye nkwafuo yensie obia na emum ne for week ne so of ma hene eni nua nimpon eda foma ofo so ato ban mu 1 month nje no so anya yie o ma hene yebe dotiye yebe adehyiye e wo wasame mfia ti ofa gise the following month no be ye March April mo ho April no panya mo ase nimpe besi obebo 70 and ebebo ebia 50 ewa hase nti ofa de tie no nti every 3 weeks bia no wayi aye before 3 weeks no aso anya sa wontimi nye abra 3 weeks na etwam because bibia betimi aboma na yeye
Abrana na mayenja we na yame adom ochira no pa yabasan atun safro adiasa adiache kura wie entida
ofa mi aso mo wayi nti ochina no me ma me ba akoda fom ye fana ntia adwoa ofa me ne kwafuo mo dale nya hwe ofa kwafuo tetoi na eno ano no ofa we free ma eno so ochina no mene so no ye nyina ofa ye nyina ye ko na yakosie me maame maame otete me abla na mispa
ekuabro ne onim se ne papa aba krom ho nti wa hyeda ye dede me ne papa ate wan over the card kra mane nkra kodada ayo mia
watching papa nka nwumre watching nka nwumre nti amane yesa no
sawa hu
ne papa frɛ na nwumre ya nti ofa nti amane anwa dendende no
ayo yame ya adoma bochina ye beto aso why
Over mpache mato ofa mehwese ochina no anke dia amamle ni amane ye kwa yi ase amamle ni amane ye hase ni ofa odo ye ntimi mfa emu ni dia mle
it depend time na meba no unse meba no papa ntie bia sa time na se ukọ ho dia ana papa na be ho be 11 12 ukọ no
yeah ofa sa time no na oda so dakete so ofa hande tie nie ofa mpacho anopa no ye bokase ye kakase a eno no ye se efunu no na emu ne dakete so no ye agegi sika e de agya ne kwan e wasama ado ho e de fa se sika ne ye gine ye ntua kese ye tua 5 cedis 2 cedis 10 cedi 20 Ghana ofa agegi se sika ne nyina na ye de agu na daka ho se okọ sama ado ho no ebia afuna okokusi ne dan ofa ye ne believe no afuna okokusi ne dan wo no beto Asaase obenum nsio afuna okochichi na busu ente se sika ni nyina na ye de bokase edigu na daka no na ofa wo de kọ asamaado ti ye wie we ni nyina na wie no ofa ansa na asorefo no abe na sori omo wie a ye beji adanse ye da danse ni wie a ofa ansa ana na be si dwom akwakosie nti ha no before ti esie ye mu no se nimpa no kwa sori de a ofa ji se duba akundumie ansa na ye sie no baso on kwa sori de a ofeno no eya amane nche bebre yesie ne ntem yenya akwan akwakosie ye ho dumio no pepepe ya betrase do fa dumio no ya betrase no kopmete no nsia bebo be so nsa abode ye nko a je no na ye je nsa abode ye stand ye abrewa na maba mene ma me na nete ntie ne ma je 100 cedis na afia busia mo fa kampata engu fom ene mo msema na ye beji ntia dase ofa ha ne yakoye nim sa ofenti sa nete ntie nkese dumio no mo be na ofa ye no guso a na se kate ebo no guso e koso na ye be koto so na ofa ye hu se de e ho so ana se ha amamre ni amane no ofa etie wa hase
all right yo ene yame bo achina ye bobo opono mu na yetimi atwa yimedie no so yame onhira na omo ho ban na onhwe oso no so maye na sadia na taya pa na dwi hwe na wa mbe no hwe obepira wo obe na obepira wo
over minutes and ada of ada be sian so de nem so obe me me peda no
and ya kachira no na Sophie say ono ne de aba and ya wo so de aba na ye be hu chale onya careful pa
boga be ba
all right, thank you very much. Abrana nana yenu no edi nkomo and enumre ewo Kings Jersey TV and radio. Yenu no edi nkomo enti yabatu adwumadi no so na yapasa yane Frank Adane enso atwetwe nkomo enumre na yehwe de ekọ na before then no Honorable Kennedy akompra ko Japan eba ha na oba ya no nsam bia wokan ya no mapasa mabọ kakra na mobetie Honorable Ken ne nsam no kakra na yentoa so.
But before we can do this, I have 3 pillars. As a member of parliament for 6 consecutive terms in Ghana, a business experience, 35 years business experience, I've come to realize that Ghana a challenge I want to say, we are not patriotic to Yamaino. We are not honest to Yamaino. We are not disciplined to Yamaino. So what we need in the country is the 3 pillars, which is, I shorten it PhD. Patriotism, honesty, and discipline. Ghana is not poor because foreign investors actually as a Ghana is India for, Lebanese for, Chinese for, Turkish, British. Omu bebie nyuma akese menyuma no enkoso. But Ghana for bie nyuma enkoso adintra. Wouldn't problem. Ghana managerial level the level of dishonesty among the managers is too much. And unti foreigner be obeba be adwuma obefa Ghana for manage adwuma no na omo say no wakofa ni kromfo aba no mo manage adwuma. One, the mere fact that Odini Krum Niabano, a Ghanaian who is a manager, has lost a job. What do you say? What lose your human?
Right.
Now, if these shops no more, Oko policy say, Omo to the Ghana for nebo cashier, Omo cashiers. Now, Lebanese ni baku jinanechi because on trust no. On trust no. Odi agrope, obegu human. And nam sa strictness. Wom dia badwuma ama Ghana for no ntumi nwianti no, their businesses are flourishing. What you say? Adentina yene de yentimi enni nukura ma ye ho ne ho na Ghana for ye adwuma enye yie. Yentimi ntre adwuma no mu ne ma employment ma na enkola awie school mu nya adwuma benya adwuma ye. This is a challenge. The level of dishonesty in Ghana. You need a leader who be bold to look at your face and tell you, say, look, and yet you are going to be punished. Me, you were do a human wire bonia, also for Beka Yentie, or Hinebeka Yentie, politicians, fraud threaten Yentie. Because we are human one year, and you see you crown the bay you are due. And your immediate supervisor, immediate boss. And so Ghana and Quad, ya the Apacho, and then Yami Bayer, and away Bayer, not yes say or minor. So dishonesty, a problem. Discipline.
Discipline, right.
We need discipline in the country. There's no discipline in Ghana now. Obia timi ye ni ope. Dia na ba say na de Ghana ni bia fi say otimi ye ni ope. Hwe enkola o mu twon nyoma e wo kwan ho. Pure water. Obi otitrotrom nko wato pure water na wo nom no. Wo nom wi a wo de wa de to wo bag. Udu fia na de ato garbage. Otitrotrom wato pure water no ma no de ato fo. Or the 2 form na oba abayiwa no so no so ton omfa. Now baba rubber bags essence. Under my administration, if I'm giving the note, we will have recycling bins and sign your garbage bins. To recycling what the betua, not garbage atua. Yeah, the garbage. New Brunswick, New Brunswick. They use garbage to generate electricity.
Yeah.
Yeah, Bola. Munko New Brunswick is there. You see, Bola, they generate electricity. What you say? Robbers no mutugunya, you bet me recycle. But you need a leader to tell them, so this is what we are going to do. You need a leader to enforce what we are saying. And sana, sa enibieno etimiaba. What you say? Ghana kwa, you see, or kwa juma 8 o'clock, and Ghana for a party. You know, Ghana party 8 o'clock. Ghana for do what time? 10 p.m. We are Juma or Ghana. If you have to report at 8 here, I was up by 7:45, 7:50. You are at post. It's not going to be 10 o'clock. Wama supervisor Yinedi, because there will be a clocking system. Every ministry, every government institution, there will be clocking system. CCTV will be there to check the time you come to work. You clock in, you clock out.
Right.
Sir, company no edu ko baby agency ko baby no asaba. You clock in, clock out. Oba sabe clock in.
Honorable, I don't know by Juma when we are being paid by time. It doesn't mean say the time they betray your car.
We'll talk about that later. Yeah, time also a babuam. hours no wohwɛ nipa because nipa bebree kɔ adwuma mu wokɔ mo nyɛ
and the truth
na ho national service for say I'll put them to good use. National service for because of the discipline in Ghana, every national service, every university graduate will serve 6 months in the military.
Wow.
You serve 6 months in the military before you come and continue the 6 months and finish the job. But we need discipline. We allow every national service to have 6 months training before he's ready for the job in the country.
Recruitment ko mo ya bra ya bre na
me say I assure you say nyame ya madom na kene Japan 25th on the 7th January 2025 say yeswe kene Japan ina Ghana ni bia anti-clockwise na gwene besisa abesi su pepe because e wono nya Bible ne di bewuru. But we need discipline. We allow, because of indiscipline in Ghana, every national service, every university graduate will serve 6 months in the military.
Wow.
You serve 6 months in the military before you come and continue the 6 months and finish the job.
Ayo asamno anadahono ye fie ya na honorable Ken obatutu aye sa ensama kakrakegu ha eno ana omampanin John Dramani Mahame hu se ampa ni papa wo man mu a ye de nsampa aye bibi ma ne yie enti enya wanwa sadia manfo ka ena Mahame wia honorable Ken message honorable ye Ghana ni na waka asem na ya asem papa na omampani ni de ye adwuma enye bua na ebua yen nti asem no nkanhye ona bunko abotoma kwesi se ono baba bedi ade ansana ebe Ghana fo na mum na manfo expect se nke bia mo mfere no onfa credit emma eye honorable Ken because through our campaign we never heard anything of that sort but nanso say yina Ghana ma na yewo omane ye yenti enyehwe we ni nsama honorable Kennedy ohene e Japan Osman akomprako obaba kan ya na Ghana fo bebre hu ne sampa sadia asamno ne kanete no sa papepe na wakani na se beye na yebetimi ede aye adwuma ama oman no atumi afa ne ntuma pefura eno nso eye asamfoforo doctor asamfoforo eno ne asama da ho nti honorable Ken say yami Adom wabo adwuma pa onsam no osem prophet eno na omanfo ehwe ma menhwehwe eye anwumina minka jantum bako wa mama fe n'ndwum bako pa eno de bia mekaya se mebo kakra anwum no wahi o ta momi na kalala minta elala komechani nise o try bie koni manake no ne wakabaya wahia bona nti okay I will look for it. Yeah. All right, thank you very much, Ebusia, for your Batiasi Quanimo. I feel na ya baba ko NPP Amanyo Kuono review committee omo report no. All right, MPP Amanyoko no akoye review findings at the buyer Oshe paper na say na tie document ni we the ejapade document part 2 but we the positive side of ejapade we no mo ahwease nti omo kohwe ne ntia ye hwease na yesiesie nneoma sadia Kevin Taylors we gu part ni ye de we ba be ni ye nhwe se we nso ekutade ba acknowledgement executive summary chapter 1 no Kafa introduction, statement of the problem and research questions, research design and methodology. Methodology nankasa, significance of the study, mandate, limitations of the study. Chapter 2 no Kafa general findings, the current delegate system of selecting party leaders, economic hardship, perception of corruption, Nana Akufo-Addo's leadership style, inappropriate and distasteful utterances by party stalwarts. Okay, the correlation between government achievement and votes, the perception on Bawumia as shadow of Akufo-Addo. Did tribe and religion of flag bearer have any impact? Question. The account factor, party structures, roles and visibility, the effectiveness of the campaign structures, ineffective strategizing, local issues. There are numerous local issues in the constituencies that are crying for resolution as soon as practicable if the result in the next succeeding elections should improve. 14, I'll say the D-Day operations. And then we come to chapter 3, constituency specific findings. And our post-2024 elections review meeting by the committee with representatives of MPs from Ashanti region who lost their seat or did not contest the 2024 elections in Accra on 3rd February 2025, presidential and parliamentary primaries, recommendations from the former MPs, and then Edosopa Mamimfa Baby Hiame, Yabefana one after the other. Yanko. Okay. Now, Oba chapter 4. Okay, chapter 5 near way. Chapter 5 and say general recommendations, carrying the menace of the delegate system, dealing with the economic hardship, dealing with the corruption tag, avoiding arrogance of power and intransigence. Pronouncement of party stalwarts, communication strategies, the healing process of reconciliation, the party structure, MPP ideology school, Job for the boys. Godfatherism. Godfatherism. Attention to World Bank. Role for past executives. Conflict management strategies. Media relationships. Research teams. Losing our natural allies. Conflict management strategy. Greediness among party leaders. Failure, discrimination and favoritism. Failure to utilize assembly members' caucus. Engagement with chiefs, educational institutions, FBOs, and negative influence of teachers in secondary schools. And then we come to signature page of the field team. One of my yasuma one will be assigned Mr. Dennis Kwakwa, coordinator, Honorable Collins Augustine in team member, Mr. Ishak Che Brobe member, Dr. Solomon Kwatin Fukuo member, Mr. Ejabin Owusu member, Mr. John Kwajo Owusu Buache member, Mr. Victor Owusu member, Mrs. Ajua Educhumwa Buedi member, Mr. Victor Osei member, Mr. Kwabena Owusu Jumo member, Honorable Frempong member, Mr. Richard Mensa member, Miss Helena Mensa member, Honorable Martina Appiah Nyantechi member, Mr. Daniel Yao Geraldo member, Enuni Efi Yamre. We the akwase Japade documenta yebeka the four foremost. The committee expresses its profound gratitude to the Almighty God for the strength and guidance provided for the duration of exercise. We thank God the Ashanti Regional Executive Committee for the confidence reposed in us. This project benefited from the invaluable input of the various constituency executive committees. We appreciate your cooperation and support in diverse ways during the time of information gathering. To our hard-working field team, your dedication and input have been remarkable. Without your effort, the work couldn't have been completed in a record time. Ayuko. Now, apart from party officers at all levels from the 47 constituencies in the region, we in particular extend our appreciation to trotro and taxi drivers, market women, traders, businessmen, washing bay attendants, Okada riders, Pragya drivers, riders, youth groups, teachers, doctors, nurses, mechanics, other artisans, barbers, hairdressers, seamstresses, food sellers. Your cooperation had been immensely helped to this research. Now just reach out to all of them to get the dodona adventure. Mechanics, other artisans, barbers, okay. Additional editing and comment were provided by a subcommittee of the investigative team. Their effort have been tremendously enriched the report. We thank you all. Partner the kind ade aya eniso ne aseda ama wonoma ya pa won se won kodi sa adwuma yi adwumason ana okodi na o chese womeda omo asepa na omo abadwuma ama nasoni na omo yi obi ase nchen a impenimfu na yesuma mo no ye impenimfu a yesuma mo no nso ye bom abaso ye ni aso de amaya no se mo ankoya sa de ya nka yate ho na ye dedem so ne nangu abonti nka ye hu hwe nti ne makoye aboa yan ama sa brede ye ba begina ye nanso nti wo hwe 47 constituencies na our region na. In fact, one more that trotro driver force, taxi driver say, one more way, mammy for Mudi Jawam, a businessmen, and Afe, one more for car, washing bay for Okada rider say, Pragia for. And a mebunu ekua horo matete a doctor for a nurse for a fitter for and then one ma one more year in San Juma Bebre, Momo Muyi tre, a more ye tre a year a hairdresser for and no more pama dear or more muton in Diane. In fact, almost say Munjumano, Abua Bebre, as Seni, Emma, Jumedi finding see a cosso. Now, I had an executive summary no war. When your friend executive summary. Executive summary. Executive summary, no. And what you say, in fact, the stunning defeat of the party and the rather unsatisfactory performance of the party in Ashanti. Kevin Taylor says Ashanti region on the coho. Osei, one the Ashanti region. We go good party no hamayen. The region that has always delivered the golden eggs has unleashed a barrage of accusations and counter accusations, which itself may result in inflicting a severer wound on the party if not confronted and curtailed immediately. Not just we as a wabobo na what team now I build the team na on one striker. Ada striker no be fear say wo Jimmy no sabe na efre bibi diminishing returns na tiesim what the fa na why ukofo be so mobo striker ru na mfa because akatia tiesim na MPP for chese he sa nkugwe we de still amanfo enu su eda su chi won omuhu bida ana afei ahu keka party na mbo omuhu mbodin titi wa Ashanti ni nyina no omo chese ehwo na ye wo mu egudie kosua nkasa a chese ehwo de ye teso ye sori nanso sabre de ubodin a na eye buachi bidin ubo Ashanti regional na MPP pa na edim foforo ne yeka anya atemdidi a ene na ye attacks ne ade a na no says se party ne ansore ngina ntan enimianim ya anya hu birbi a wan hwa emfa Asempa pamba. And also this can only be done if the circumstances of the poor performance are properly investigated to establish the real causes. Na yebetimi aye saade we agise nhwehwem mapa ema sabri party na amperform yie no ye pa ehu sentir bentir ansana anya saade ayam forget it. It is only after the fact have been unearthed that the appropriate solutions can be preferred and implemented. Se actual course nankasa de kwankasa de ohawe abe se wantimi ehu a yentimi nyanso ano nti agisi yenya ohaw na ansana yenya nso ano na yenhwe. A study conducted in all the 47 constituencies used both qualitative and quantitative methods to gather data, where a team was employed to visit the constituencies to administer the questionnaires to 2,559 respondents. Inti suma wanomo suma ekoye no enipa oha mpem mienu ahanum ne aduonum nkron ana watumi eyi ano nsama no omboabu amomo agada sa information. Now the research revealed the following as major causes. Muntio research no what you say The research revealed the following as major causes. The current delegate system of selecting party leaders, including polling stations, electoral area, constituency, regional and national officer, as well as parliamentary and presidential candidates. Say one of my power delegates say party no nipa woman no ebedru be 6 million. Nanso woman yi nipa be 2,000 and something. Say mo ana mo betumi ato abayi edikanfo wo party ni mu say yanto obi so aba. Inti nipa 5 point ahihini nya de eyangumi 11. Na afi na party na ni aba omo ho so say saa de wei aye de edikan a ama party no sa ohaw ene basabasa ina etisi party man ne ye brei ano de edikan. The general economic hardship in the country during the period under review, the perception of corruption, the general economic hardship in the country as during the period under review. In Afia ahokyere ekwam a Ghana efi yebeto mu no eno enso ka ho pa. Owie no watch say the perception of corruption tag almost MPP party no eba ne kankan ne prowidia say katase shepa ya tu abane so omo aye immigration recruitment omo je 50,000 Ghana omo aye recruitment ni kura wie and the obua so obi no okọ military a say with the envelope befu 20,000 ebi kura the 100,000 Ghana e de share envelope o person na na bi ya akwanya e wo military mu police ono omo ye ne sumase was say de ye dia target party no which is 100% true. Ade no samanya sabi obi enye den enka ho asem. Masram 69 people no 18 likes na ewo from why into who was so Masram say like it na yenkoyenim. God bless you for liking it. Now, the leadership style of the president Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo, which people perceived as single-minded and intransigent. Omampanin dada Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo kwanya ofaso na wo lead say president Abeiku Anase leader wakoye kankabi anoma bisuo e friend kankabi wakoye kankabi say onu ka aye final chese amanfo hu ne say sisi no partner kwa say ye leader ba ko pa ye wono no onu pe na oka ebemu say oka osha ejina na mami yi ade bi nkyerɛw eno no atwe madwene ekoji asembia osofopani Nicholas Duncan Williams wakaye anchakra ede ebesimasam so nti mepasa mebɔ saa ayi no na yetie kakra. Where is that osofo Nicholas Duncan Williams aka asembi na anu na meme iya na redder Osei na owura bi wo ho na in fact omampanin bi ba ya na membuo no na omoye two president na omo rule at the same time wo da muntie na yanto aso.
I remember some years ago there was a president in this country, Mr. President, and I won't want to mention the name, but Mr. President knows some of these things. He had a man around him that was so powerful and had his ear. He had lunch and dinner with him almost every day. And he was so powerful that he wrote letters in the name of the president as he pleased to fire people and made it difficult for the president to govern. It was like you had two presidents. And one day I called the president and he picked up the phone of the president and I said, Mr. President said, this is not Mr. President. He mentioned his name and he said, what is it? I said, I need to speak to him. He said, he's very busy. He can't talk to you now. Tell him to call you. Mr. President never called me, so I stopped worrying myself. I said, if he doesn't call, I won't bother myself. So I left it alone. And it was so powerful that when the president take decision, he will go see the president and change it.
Hey.
To the point that people stop seeing the president and they go to him because they realize that whatever decision the president take, this individual could change it.
Hey.
So it's better to see him and let him prevail on the president. I pray that, Mr. President, in your term as president, that there will be only one president and it will be you.
Amen.
That there will be no other president and no other power or voice in the shadows. But that you will be the only president, and that your word and your decision shall be honored and respected, domestic and external, as only one president chosen for this republic. Please put your hands together and thank God for that. He was, ladies and gentlemen, he was so feared and so powerful that nobody could touch or come between him and the president. One day, he fell out with the president. Something happened, I won't go into details. And he and the president were no more friends and tight anymore. Then suddenly, he called me. And he wanted me to intervene. And I said, I'm sorry, I can't do it. I can't do it because at the time when you had power and influence and access and the ear of the president, you undermine some of us. And so it's difficult to intervene in this matter, but I'll pray for you. And my prayer simply was this: Father, let him reap what he has sown.
I said, Papa man say, Rade, my own chat, dear, would be a dear no betcha. Sampan, they also born kukum. One said, I'm born to petemu. A fee yan traswe. Na yanfa a year, dear, oh, and my home. Na yensia dear. I don't know about why am I a baby a year call. Okay, let's move on with the show. And you know, my memfa baby a medron and to swear. Finding so and a yuguswa, executive summary. And a yuguso. Yada handsome Abramo. Na, Usha a year in summer. Ya kruchewe guha tuasubie wase na the perception that government was controlled by the family of the president Akufo-Addo. Amanfo kekan ya say nanado ne family fo na busuafo gabi ochredakon oforiata Asante bedi etuo ana omo akeka ho ana control no ti amammuo no ono kra de onya hwe omo na ebu ma no and into cabinet meeting decisions no ayoforiata na vice president ona nso oforiata override into obua omo jefai yanto aswe. The perception that the president single-handedly controlled the party. Amanfo hu ne say na nado nkoten ono nko na no control party no. Osa chairman Sakabi. The perception that he was candidate Baumia vice president was a shadow of the president. Now manfo hu ne say nanado no hye Baumia chi ne wapiepia na nti ubua Baumia nde ne ho. Nti se ba se Baumia belidi kura eye nanado second third coming of Nanado and the rebirth of JB Dankwa. Still Ejapadia continues. The perception that he was involved in the Mampusi Kusasi conflict. Amanfo na kan yo say Kusasi ne Mampusi mentemu ase abeyina Baumia shechire ineffective operational coordination on the election day. Omo operations ankoye. So election day no ya pa coordinators a womo kwakoye operation juma akohwe ose omo se no so ka ho bi. The perception that President Akufo-Addo's government neglected the Ashanti in the development of infrastructure. Amanfo na eko se eba na Ashanti regional mpuntujuma de ochese nanado oyinaso. Omo de interchange in the hunahuna awon. Oh, yebesi interchange na mamo. Market akase yebesi si ebi anwenese. Especially roads, the perception that there was a disconnect between the regional party and the constituency parties. The acrimony within the regional party, the conflict in the constituency parties, which were brought down from 2020 constituency primaries at all levels. Ayaka. Including the conduct of parliamentary primaries which were not sufficiently addressed, and which, including the conduct of parliamentary primaries which were not sufficiently addressed, and which got escalated in 2024. Non-payment of emoluments and allowances to the youth that government had engaged in the many youth employment models, the non-employment of teachers and nurses. Afia obewie kura na omo employ teachers no. Who had passed out, not holding the presidential and parliamentary primaries on the same day at a period when tension was palpably mounting in the party, and which allowed the outcome of the presidential primaries to cast a shadow on the parliamentary primaries, among others. Nadia, wanomo eto a presidential we are no more to parliamentarians. Nina oman tuambum ebe factor. And no nedi oyena be. Yo. Yantu aswe. Osei, on the same day, at a period when tension was probably okay, Makai Honumbu Yanko. Around 98% of the respondents believe religion and tribe did not play a role in the election outcome. Hey! How much you say? In the Padudu 2,559, no, 98% AGDA say about religion and a tribe in play role bia ewosa nkugo no mu. Results no mu. Kazongo bonawe bodaginaga kazongo ye. Someone who party no. Hado. Almost say 98% of the respondents believe religion and tribe did not play a role in the election outcome. Many respondents expressed their disappointment for the reason why this research work could not be carried out until after the election had been lost. Adiaway. And as a sanka, Omudi Kanya Kransana, Wanomu Akotuaba, Oman Kwaye, Ntibebre Chese, Womu disappointed. The following recommendations reforms are therefore made to brighten the chances of the MPP in the Ashanti region. We any recommendations are Womu MPP must reform, abolish or expand the retune its delegate system, as over 80% of the voter apathy in the region is attributed to how few people selected party leaders under inducement. corruption, coercing the manipulating polling station executives under the guise of philanthropism must totally be eliminated. Nobody or group of persons should be allowed to buy nomination forms for any aspirant. No aspirant or potential aspirant or his or her assigns must be allowed to pay for the membership forms or dues of any party member at any level. How will you know? So soon as we and you'll be a tiamano. How will you know? MPP Nientia, Womudin Kugono, and Shishama, Womukoya Ban and the Yakan Wasam you. 4. MPP must take serious looks at how it develops Ashanti region, especially Kumasi, in their next government. Ayaka. Kumasi na ya modalem boy. Ashanti region na ya modalem boy. Inti ya wade mumpampa wa mupa. Mumfa moto monsaso na mumma waduane ndi ayasa de a yantu aswe. Conflicts resolution must be taken seriously as it was seen as a major cause of dissatisfaction in most constituencies. The immediate establishment of the MPP Ideological Institute must be taken with all seriousness. A well-designed program to attract and register the party's members in every polling station, electoral area, and constituency must be established to enable the party to accurately determine its support base in each constituency and therefore the region. A well-crafted operational team should be put in place in each constituency and polling station area. 2. On continuous basis, disseminate the party's information on political ideas. 2. On constituency and polling stations. Okay. 2. On continue. Okay. On political ideas and social and economic programs, as well as critique the programs of our political opponent, thus making the party attractive. Yeah, but no, she said the Obua and this ama she say MPP is the papa. And this is for the party or the Omodia school. She say your classroom. Some would NDC. Ama she say ye na ya better classroom. As she say Miss Madani teacher, me kind of me church and ya addition yes ye. Na enye NDC na betimi asade ya hwan biwa. NDC etimi ama MPP school. Ama she say teacher for doson. Emo bi chere omo apa headmasters and the research team omo akofa information aba na say ya chema ye chere ye mofra na de NDC me tu chema mo hey Kevin mengu party no na ye ko school yesra mo kan check Kevin Taylor say mo ngu party no na ya start school. Yeah. All right, Nayanshe. Also, important research work of this nature must always be carried out beginning the first few weeks of months after the conduct of presidential or general elections to enable the party to discover all major factors that have the tendency to derail the fortunes of the party in subsequent elections are now we are to the greatest extent possible. The presidential and parliamentary primaries, in particular when the party is in government, must be held on the same day. No party, no better than Waba government, Robert, in the same day. The Abena Ubaba government, Timu Ubaba to a primaries in the parliamentary the same day. The party nation there, Modi, Monsha one big mistake on my year at the enemy. One major big blow. MPP want to determine, say, 98% of the research, respondent, Omujidi say, about religion and the tribal issues are, it never played any role in the results of the elections, This is simply because they want to continue to wash Baumia in the party, which is good. Sasana Tidia Yadayamiase. Sanyam people who came at Sadia, we thank God, say, religion, net tribe, and play Rubia. Thank God. 98% there, and cut 2% per now 100. 2% no, what they are young calculating. 2,559 times 2 divided by 100. Omo person omo kire say enipa 51 out of the 2,559 no. And almost say tribe no any religion a play role a factor. According to MPP, this is where I'll pick one major headlines from. 98% of the respondents believe that religion and tribe never played any role on the results of the outcome. On the results of the election, okay. Yajitum. Now, ministers and other government officials, when the party is in power, the committee, chairpersons, and ranking members in parliament, when the party is in opposition, must be involved in communicating the party's vision, programs, and projects while critiquing the programs of our main political opponent, and also releasing relevant information to the party's communicators. Communicators no go be prepare no go ana there. Onua prepare the message. Into bon say no we nam ha no. Niaba Dr. Mahmoud ba me aka say 24-hour economy eya possible no na Onua ne ba na pose ewiase be bia ne ho a ye betimi 24 hours ne yankopon kroda. Come on. All right, the party must develop a code of conduct for all aspirants, be it presidential or parliamentary primaries, in order that internal party contests do not turn into fratricidal war of conquest versus the conquered, which ends up in extreme polarization within the party. Now, Moa Baimuna Mose Yefre Bibi call establishment. Now, Mo Kukuru establishment ni na de akota Dr. Mahmoud Bamechi, na mama strong warning ama MPs ni ministers no warning say wow ube di Kennedy Japo echi ube lose position to extent say we MP na say wo support Kennedy a omo de obi be contest for so ya say ube lose power azam na mo kan mo nkotu ya na nhyem ahu ana we de bi ana we na poso nti afi no mbabiem no mo aka the actual fact yada mo ase we no say that the party must develop a clear, easy to understand campaign and election strategy, including D-Day operation strategy, in order to secure votes that have been cast. And then the national party, the parliamentary group, and the constituency party must collaborate and institute a system of assessing the performance of the party's parliamentarians with a view of avoiding the ritualistic free-for-all commerce. Struggle to enter parliament by every available means whilst maintaining the focus and unity of the party. Enti we aya chapter 1 and na men kan ha next time ba monka say ye be start with chapter 1 introduction na efi ye gbewurem enti yankwa na ebusia me wie intro ni na findings no makan findings no ewa Ashanti region ti say wonomo ede omo executive summary no ene baye ene ye kenkan ye nti efi de chapter 1 no Kazongo bona we nobody nage Kazongo ye nti next time meba we're gonna focus on the chapter 1 nefi yakon akoyenim sa pepepe enetie na Adom hey Radio.
Ona Buddhism say, ah, me many no parliament. Say, some achievements of Zukana, say, Yenakre. And a Panaka Sa Fetch the Copa. Ona Chelsea, say, and I see now only a James Abu's too, say, you may see a James Abu's Nesa. Sisi ya kasecheme sabusu esase ona ne wo afenoma kiase ase ekiafa ayi wa fi minority leader so ase wo hu minister deputy minister na no ye education defense team fojo nanga ono so aba be ye deputy ni ya cheme sabusu na esase me sisi ya me kase wo sase wo After markets. Now you didn't say James was a useless man. First, we will be at the one. So one best will one can go first and take one spring with us. Because that is one Casa say, or no, and and not almost attacking Kennedy. Dina said James, and just said, can I before you and our before get or before James cut near from because why you want so Yasa will be our party, fully Yasa. Because nobody can say, Papa, it's such a useless man like James. Because in some nana, and you may question as a party to wait or no, they say, no, can go football. Now, and compared to why you party, you might check why majority leader, I'll be able to experience Nanka party Nanka saying an investigation. It is also for you, dear, and then once I can call you, Fatu Puna Party, national informal Yembrasa. A woman, someone was that saying, there's a one national head in my national family Yembra, only baby and son, old Abba. No, didn't content and all the other trouble. Say, win with the party, Lucy. Nick was in 98%. Once I must have the 40 wolf. For a hip funny in front of Mukoya, Mutimina 98%. I wouldn't say Nipa on your prayer, my crowd. We know you now, move at Rabas. Send was an
Asama na meka manokranto se wo bi nsu aka ho asem. Osei chemen sabo nsubu efu se obi na ekọ Likee information no review report nsana yo no a. We de information a me amensa ka so hwe na me ye ko obi frɛ me na me nse som eche se wono o 98% no hey papi wonem ba me aye soft inti onim se oyobia oba oye easy to be controlled. Your person opebia no moka ba me will do it. And also another major factor. They see Baumia to be so soft for them because already Nanado expose Baumia say or a weak. Excuse my language. Nanado expose Baumia. A man who say I can easily control you, so keep quiet. Hey, Mokaya primary no. They never allowed Baumia to go to radio station, TV station to grant interviews. Samoshaya. They took exceptions with 1 or 2 radio stations, TV stations. But I said, they are now that aspirant, they didn't want Baumia to go out. They controlled him. No be a ukuta message, and yeah, radio no sunni TV na obekwa, but they didn't want him to go anywhere. So that alone tells you, say, Nanado had 98% upper hand over Baumia, on Baumia. No, chairman Sammy na radio say Akwawe Obapa yam kwamu be de. Ye besa nkwan because on the ordinary obeka bia mesokura de maye majority leader of parliament then tie me bape one shall make crown and quiet you, Speaker of Parliament, Tom a lie. In the end, me bonetisa, kwesi seba me ababa. Nemum religion tribe and the yin from crabs and a crady and count crack debi and a crady and play major robia 98% for a Yakubisana say and on Cajon Montraho. Into a such a men's abonsuno. Wono, or dream the bill. I then nipa did to me, nipa go all out to secure the power. Why? Why is it so? To minti. Adena wokana yentro krana. You are poised for action to make sure. Hey, debut. All right, thank you very much, Ebusia. And Tibwana Godfrey says, good evening or good morning, Pastor Abe, Mr. Safo, Mama Bass, Mama Georgina, lovely family members on this wonderful platform. Diaube says, good evening, Abeiku, our favorite radio presenter. Diaube Abeiku, please, echo on your side, oh, please. Now, Stephen Oforata says, how are you, Pastor ABK? Hectorina Annan says, good evening, Pastor Abe and family. Ken is 100% right. All Ghana needs systems. God bless him. Slawanda says, greetings, lovely family. Also, they are now trying to acknowledge that the lower class people all useless. And then also, Falas never say good evening, Abe. Good morning, good evening, Mama Georgina, Mama Babs, Stephen Oforata, Pastor ABK. Have you had a Christian president in Muslim nation? Oh, there have been TV. There's no religion playing part in it. Osei means making it clear. Ayo. Yewra Mahama say apotro atwere apotro wu a enye behu ne tenten. Na Rico say Abe, I don't think these criminal findings can help the MPP if Mahama delivers successfully. This their findings is just like witch hunting, looking for something that doesn't exist. Nansa ne Kevin tell a good party no. We go no. Yababre. Kevin a good party no. This document you are reading is called The Gospel According to Osei Mensabonsu. It's going to face the realities of the NDC if they really refuse to the realities of Kennedy Ejapon and his givings. The MPP primaries in 2028 shall be just like the meeting today of Trump and his cartels and the president of Ukraine at the White House. Now, there is no wonder this Osei Mensabonsu is called Swami Mugabe, a big politician ever in the history of Kumasi. Eviera, Madre, na atisanyo.
Oh, Asa for Radi. Ihu Anyankopon ye papa ina dawro ma bibia e kama o.
Ya da Yankopon ase pa yeso ye ho ye pa mo. Na adwuma mu ya de.
Ajano adawro ma nkakra. Anse de ayi sana nkrofo yi na omuni ni eman se na omudi pa o.
Sa?
Oh, you know more bebre Johnny right? I have for the
hey.
Say any queer for no so more. Omanka nyina na puruguru. Omunyo bia na wate.
Ayo. Efiera anya na mejai akasem na mawo. Amse mabobo videos bia na megidie se ubenya bia ka ewo ho titru honorable Kennedy akompreko Japan. Amse mene umienu ye wa ha na obehwe ye wa ha. Ne nsam bia waka ye as autonomous ebiato.
Nafra. Yo abi mamentia na mentia tiefo na men say hu Anyankopon nhira me nyina. Ibambo no eni anim ni achi ne bose ntie de ho atoso na mi wie yigide wie peye eni anim ni achi ye benkum ni enifa osoro ne form ne ntai ho nhia na say ye Ghana fo na urade na say ye ya ne esiesie ye man ne ntram ne ni di ne nom ne mfa ne onyam manu na ye ka ho asem na otamfo bi sa onde ompene ama ye ni onyam no na di ne yetibese Nyankopon die no onyam to do tiny o ha bebe so a uja no ense no piao abe na me tia na ma tia watifo no ahwefo nyina ma George na mama ba so bra de a Kennedy Baiva aya na de mo fancha me ma ni nyina ye tia me ba ni nyina ye tia mu
Sylvester Diamo
ai di kan kan atidifo no nipa ne mu bebre se ewura John mama we are Kennedy policy policy de ya ayo man tetre na ade a Ewura John Dramani so kan any say obeje corrective ideas into the tada kan the Ewura kan the Ewura alan kan the odi adwuma wo ebebu bia na odi be adwuma enti mama ye ni emu se Ewura Kennedy akompre kwa Japan na se pa opeso de be tetre Ghana no Ama maburu nkoso ade no kredi etimita ne ho adi o Ghana no Ewura oti adwaso John Dramani Mahama watimi afa Ewura policy ni se eye papa enti ode be ye adwuma we kura sasanka MPP for ebosi no mo bon sam atwumumume ade totorobent no osebo edi Ewura Kennedy akompre kwa Japan achi se eja ampa se watena chiri wadi jumen so achentu ehunu ye beboa Ghana we etano do ekura nyama mu trese okuza to abrakwa nom so mu kosisi start factory ni ade uba no mu nyina etende no mu de ko eteno no na trese ni omano ni ye yomu na ye pe sebe ye na djuma beba enti Asempa Ewura Kennedy akompre kwa Japan pia o moni yo ene wa dream pa o edema Ghana na Ewura John Dramani Mahama so pia o moni yo so ka so the collective ideas ene bebu o man no na wetimi afa Asempa yi edi adwuma Edi anete se ayewo awnyum no Asempa na bu yana no mutone se abi
adi Asempa na bu 24-hour economy.
That's just fair. We no babu ama 24 economy na saja. What the employ nipa. Nemu mabu abaso sa no na me san kan wachimpire. Enu ntini ye ho. Tina konkro na nanom so ho. So mbeka kai. Me ka wachimpire wi a na masan abeye wiye. Sa na ye Japano. Me ne onya adwen da. Sa ubeyi emaburu adi. Eno de we are say nye 24-hour economy no. 3 trips. It is one no kra na engage abomodia ne create space na for two so beka ho. It no hono de makana meka biu. Na nsam no ye de ende in free classroom from obechichire oman na ho nananom asem. It no Ghana ni bia Ghana ni it's a create opportunity. Emma Ghana ni bia study Ghana for nyina so be hu say ampa oba ye no and what create opportunity ama maburu no atimi anya adwuma omo ye na Ghana for maburu so de erum so ye boni aye oye omu yi a omo so ebeye party ni na me kanisa no na me ka ade abesi se enawia imani adia ma abe ese mi hu de ani die no se
sa
me ka foreign news na me de akowura ye bie no ye nua bi kura kire message ba sisi a efa ye wura Trump any Zelensky asrodin ba no the esi omuntam ne White House ya na foreign news no start to say no America for omumatia $350 million $1 billion ana Europe for so tier 150 ana abe 500 ana Europe for abranti fefe a onu obedi ade a na ne ho ahinti Africa for nyina adwane afri France nsam aye Macron abranti a wale abrewai na woron waba abe patew say ye ma no kakra ni e wa Asaase ne so na nya saa Africa for agine jopade o ne ho be kire no one ne manfo eti ono wa besra ne de ama Euro Trump eso be ma ne kakra tafe wa pe na Britain for so dimrika no mo so aba omo so ba ye na Euro Trump o so wa sensa nkrata ne munyina mo single cha o so omo se han o so ma dia tum se okon no ye di nto ya anyini ye ne ekoye ya koboka e de asem aba eti okon no ye nkobiem omo se ye nyina ya ti ase ye o de ehia ne se oba mi ebi adie o so you ma kan mate Zelensky brai obaya abe adane ntokwa oto ya ankonam yenye ntokwa ketwa o ono Trump entinkrata na obesan na ama America for anya kwan akofa agudie no na omama Europe for bi ene Britain for bi no Zelensky abetutu Appiah ma enkrata no kura wa anya ansan amen tokwa na ko wie se Trump se Zelensky onim nyansa na ma onye na dwen se akunu bitumi awini na se Kenya America for no sponsor no American anka akunu 3 weeks pepe ananka ende ye enti onya dede na nya de a bitumi sponsor de biom na tere se eho asem no de me fafiri ho awia nyina ne se yenhwe Zelensky a ono ya bono hoka sikatitri die ani enipa awu Europe ni America abono hoka $500 billion
Hey.
Ede akoko. Ama akono okọ yere so enya de obetime di nkunim. Enti Trump wa hu se dabi. Amuntime ntra ha makwa wei. Enyusu na adwen saa. Sika yisu a wo se emu bi ayira. Ye nim baabi afa. Brada be san na yenye sika nso a. Uba ya wototo ayampia. Na de me fa wo mu nyina ne san. Sir, wahu se wo baaye no. Wode ne na asifam, waka na dwen. Ka tare kura wo se won san. Ono asika no mo de ama no no. Amilitions no mo de ama no no. Wono wo baaye no. Ono gas. Se wo kasa ade na kura agreement no on san yum. Wono ye wiase nyina nsam. Trump katra se on so ho no nkodo ho an yanwe ho. Na kono ontimi wini. Obetimi wini a anka wini da to be and sponsor the biemu no. Ono kura war no se wo de kasa. Na yen a yen kwa akon tete. Ena mo sensan contract. Efa yen ye jopade ho. Na se yen so ye kase enough is enough. The tetere ye no atwam. Enti atre yi di Appiah ye nya ne saa biemu a. Adenti na ye ntimi nya. Na de ma mani saa gi biemu no se wei abokwan ato ho. Da biara da. Ye nyankopɔ ho nkonkro ne nananom nam ye so ka. Ewo King Jesse Radio and TV. Eka ewiase enkabom ene baako ya ebe ya da biara ye kase se Ghana anyere ne ho na se say new world order ekuo mienu a Abeiku Santana ye breaks ene west no ye mihu ye ne se west ne America no omadi yesu mfie bebre ni omafa ye dwapade a no Omo hu say Africa nyina ya ni abeti Abia begie dia hu say Russia for eba Africa omo me colonize obia China for so ba na omo me colonize obia enti ama Africa for no ani akode say ye ne Russia ani China ebeye adwuma ni nyina akọwie say ene BRICS enti ade a eye security ananam yi kire mi awie ene se fa ahudie kwan no abie ese ye ye ne tan na yama yahoya hare ye wura John Dramani Mahama ani ye ka kire wi na ema hoye hare we smart na se si adie ye de na si form cafe ye pen every say Trump ane papai ana adia tum say tuntum for ye na ye Yesu Kristo abusia if say Yesu Kristo tuntum eti omo pese omo de Africa no omo sa se develop enti BRICS for no abo mutrim akasika atwa omo de develop Africa eni ti adwapade no omo nya chawie BRICS for no be develop Africa because omo hu say omo ni West for no ya juma ye leaders no akrofo sika bia omo de bemo bia no omu wiadi ana Europe ane America ha West for ni America for so omo na kire ye politicians ekro no bo omu wiya sika ade ba ha emo omu gi sika ne gu ho efa ebini di asenso gbache ebeja $3.5 million wo ni wa airport yi sadie we so ka China ana omu che no a anka sika no ebi akobeko prison anaasɛ ankasika no bɛba Africa ɔmakeka wei no nyinaa bom na ɔmahu sɛ daabi West ne America no ɔmantumi amoa yɛn nti sɛ Africa fɔ no sɛ yɛde sade sɛ yɛne BRICS bɛyɛ adwuma a ɛno nso so Trump ɛne Putin ɔmagye saa adeɛ no ato mu a Africa fɔ nyinaa ani agye sɛ yɛne BRICS ɛbɛyɛ adwuma ɛhɔ anigye baako a m'ani kyerɛ yɛ no meeting no mankɔ bi ana wei nso ɛna media no so baabiara nanso makan wopa mofa nsan baabi nsuo nka sɛ saa pɛpɛɛpɛ ɛna ayɛ ɛne nti yɛwura John Dramani Mahama wedi yɛ wadaworoma yɛbrɛ so ni keka ho na mo ani nya den na afei yɛdwapadeɛ no a aka no constitution no sesa no ɛnyɛ ntɛntɛntɛntɛm ɛfisɛ constitution no ɛyɛ Americafoɔ ɛne Britainfoɔ deɛ ɛna mokɔ sesa de bɛsisi mu sɛ yɛn yɛma mu no ɔmo na ɛbɛtena hɔ na ɔmo dictate ama yɛn nɛ deɛ Nyankopɔn ayɛ adom deɛ a ɛne na yɛwura wuni asɛm biara ka tɛntɛntɛntɛm paa no Zelensky abie yɛni ama ni ada hɔ ama nananom nso ayi ani akyerɛ yɛ sɛ afei deɛ kwan na bie sɛ yɛn nso yɛtumi tande term na yɛsena constitution no na yɛafɔm agudie yɛ dwapadeɛ no yɛn nso yɛtumi tɔn yɛrefande bi na yɛagye deɛ yɛyɛ dea na yɛde siesie yɛ man no ɛne nti awia yɛabei anigye asɛm kɛseɛ baako a ama m'ani agye na mahu sampa onyame asɛm yɛ nokorɛ ne nkwa wom na Africa ɛnkyɛ yɛbɛde yɛ ho no ɛberɛ no aso ɛne nti new world order no a yɛaka no ɛkɔwiaa no sɛ da biara na meka sɛ akon no bɛtwa na sɛ akon no twa na Ghana yɛntumi anyere yɛ ho a me yɛni anya den na yɛ anye yɛ deɛ a yɛne yɛbɛbrɛ ɛna deɛ menim yie sɛ yɛwura John Dramani Mahama me deɛ speech mmienu a matie firi n'anum ama mahu sɛ ɔyɛ rare Pan-African na emu wɔnte sɛ Akufo-Addo a na ɔmo deɛ ɔmo mpɛ sɛ Africa ebenya fa ahodie na ɔne nam edi nkɔnkɔnsa no ɛne bia bɛyi ɛno kura nie nsɛmpa nam kwan so a ɛba eti Ghana ɛbɛyie Africa bɛyie nyame ɔnsiri obi biara na obi biara nka na koma nto ne yam na yɛnya social media so ntɔkwako ne atɛmdidie no na ɛmmoa na yɛnwene deɛ nyame de ama yɛn ho sɛ Kristofoɔ na yɛni nokorɛ na ɛbɛsi yɛn nyinaa yie piao All right, so that was Afia there. Thank you very much, Afia. When Ebusia and Chebia Masoro so Biribia Betimia Fred Median so now watch the watching. Now Eric Amponsa says the gospel according to Osei Mensabonsu and the MPP findings is just like looking and searching for a pin that has fallen on the sea shore of the Labadi beach. I am a die-hard MPP fan, but now I say to all that I have come to believe the NDC as this second coming of Mahama. The MPP shall never be seen in power again. Now we are waiting to see the 24-hour economy. Abena says, but Afia, I thought you said you don't understand English. So how did you get to know or understand what was going on?
If you're at the sun, who pa. Rico Zabe, trust me, the second coming of Trump is just like Zelensky, the president of Ukraine. Mahama is not going to go down to anybody, believe me. White or whatever. If you are best. Mahama is the hope, yes. He is the hope for Mother Ghana now. Kuyajina.
Me bakweku Abeiku.
Na wonder. Hey,
Mintum da ai.
Na
No show program ni dem a. O si den na me da.
Wa ma na fantina ba. Mama babs betina nka ne ye ya na ebohu de. Wo fantino nsisido. Abada.
Sa fanti egumahoro. Egumahoro.
Enyo.
Enjo obefa ni sa. Obefa ndem ai.
Yem fandama enyo. No ho asoma yin. Yo.
Abei. Michia obia anwumre e wo platform no so.
Obia jodo.
Obi bia wo tie wo show sa don hwi. Michia obia abusuafo ni adofo nyina. Efiera. Akasa kama michia o papa.
Yo.
Abei MPP fo na me twa omadwen si eniema mienu peso. The enti omo report onya 38%, 38.2% no so omo refi niema bia. E wo mu se we no omo so omo ye wa Ashanti region kwa basanya Ashanti region kwa ne to ma wo mu the whole Ghana ene ma omo nya sa percentage no wo omo refi se obi a wono se wo pe ye ka ne sen president edi na wo sa fulani ni be ye frost America ba wo mi wo so pe first lady edi a oche mensa bunsu se afe na ye benya nzongo first lady na mpa sa wo pepa wa ma wukuru na wo so wabedi wo first lady sem na gu Ghana fo so a wo kobubu obi dan ato agu na anya bia Mr. Otibonsu oni abusuafo oni adofo oni namfofo ete wo hwa those people no mbeto ama wukuru na mo medi power kra wo dwiri adan mako 10 ato agu sane Mr. Otibonsu ka wo platform no so kire yen Abei wo frɛ no to so mrebi wo kan plane say okɔ ex president Kofo hokra no asɛm ni siwie ye na wo kɔ ho no obisa asenti sa woman no wo person ni kun di president ampa na Kofo wo tiechire bato hu sa ade a smera ba wo mi ayeye no ebetumi akoso a lot ewo MPP no aba no a wo mo hwehwe no ba wo mi anti ebe cost a lot because of the idea na iraye senti sa ababa wa no wo pese ni kunu ebedi president pa oti ase enti so wo mu refidi a ade no wo mu twere yi no man fa hye mu bi e wo se nko mu di hye mu bi say wo medi president man na yire meye first lady no wo mu start kura so mu bubu nkrofo adan tugu what you say na anu ye ya orafo call cantonment wonom eko Soviet wonom ko hwehwe ni mebi wonom according to allegedly ensem bi eko so eno so ye mu bi yete ye sister Bab scratch ye ma oni medi nkomo sense wo drop ma me say what is a cantonment nso wo ma ye the same thing wo Samaria ba wumia wo ma sa age obi Asaase o mabubu eyi bi egu ho eto aka na mtwere koma ne say is true na me so Mate sa asem na metie wo YouTube no so ho. Tama na ye okujeto abro kwa no ne nanenam ho no no. Ne ye course no. Nipa na asase ne ya ne dia no yesu wo su a wo kasa wo mo nje na asase ma no. Na nipa asumesi na edi sa adwuma no. Ye board the same person ni din. De atoso bie we ye mienu e ma o mu lusu ye. Shade we ye beto ho sa LGBTQ D plus ye beto ho ya wo mo ye o madwen se wo mo nsan ne ensan china mo so mo frɛ Ghana se ho no mo ye Christian country na wan na ejimi so meto abama mu na be wi ase na ne ba be ma eni be ma ware e be wi ase na oba na oba eda na che se Ghana ho mo pese mo dane no Sodom and Gomorrah MPP fo na de ye bufu sam kase ba akokora wo mni se wo mo fa sa nkrofo ye bi sa nkrofo na bi ye campaign den because wo mo no hu se Akufo-Addo ensign sa bill ne ensign ne china Emma ne beye ye kan say emra ewo manum. Enti saa na tie dia wo no no ye hu say ye support wo mu a ebeye yie ne ye jimi ye hu ewo Ghana ho. Na mo ba omodia ye t-shirt e printing ba wo mia ne picture atoto t-shirt ne anim no front no ba wo mia pictures na deda ho ena na chi wo ma tro din na to ho ba wo mia anu wo nam street so bebrebe bubu wo mo pa chia wo mo to eto nkwase anwom campaigning for ba wo mia na wo furu say why pan a strong Yankopon organa memo so nipa ne Muslim so ye Christian so ye why so ye why other religions ni na so ye bosumsum nipa wo gye ne sumudi why na sabi wagimi ani ti abodam a oba gese obi a wono no onu ankasa no wiase no otimu kwa ana oba akoto aba ne dia maba womia sankwase asam na ekoso no na campaign time na mayire mu na saa de yi koso na ayifo so show ye pa NDC fo so show saa video ne ma wo mo pa wo mo show yankasa everywhere NDC for platform no mo show saa videos ne pa nyasem ketwa yes wo mo show pa na ayi no so na nya once o t-shirt ni bi won ma ye blue color ebi won ma ye pink color on different occasions o about 3 different videos. Yes, Ankrofo na ba wo mia picture da animu kese na ni din wo matro ne kese pada na chi. Na modi we nam ekwan so street so na mo jimi sa campaign amaba wo mia no wa na ajimi ani ti abodam. Ne nyina confirm nsa na chese mo ba ekwan ya modi Ghana be fa so ni. Enu ti na kufu ado abomode a wo maya ma ayina koda Supreme Court tuko no ho so nye na dwen se wo bedi hu dwuma ntentam de akọ house ama o masensan na we live to see enu ni nyina ka ho bi ena o mulusu ye ansani bia ni wono mu a obeto asaba no obegina nipa dodo na begina saa particular yi no so ato against mu nti se wo mu wura fia de ento o munya 38.2 no a eka ho bi sansam fune course na kufu ado one science bill no eka ho bi ena sane mika ya Mr. Otibu nso adan so omububutugu ye beka se mu ye kukrum poni na ye besoa wana ni ti abodama obedi sansem hu no with the exception of wo mu de wo mu si ye chinchina atwan papa oboni o ye twa wo mu frumato ho enti aponche kra na edi ne begina ho se boba kra na edi beto ho a na ye de wo mu no flag no chechire ho a colors no ye de chechire ho a red yellow me say yellow red blue and white no a wo so no ne demu no ye de chechire ho a kra wo beto ama wo except those people one day we ya ne den a chinchina atwan no obi asabe o sro Nyankopon pa no I'm sorry ento amanyire wo mo mom no ma anyire wo mo ho a ai ene next 4 years no na so omo se chinchina atwan ba wo mia na anom de ne beba ene chese o mbebo omo se mama Ghana fo abe ai mama fama no nsi nyame chira bebre why
thank you very much
wonim nipa na we kana sem no Duncan Williams say kan ho asem sa story no my no so wo nipa na wo kan ho na wo kan no
na bi o
oh bedi etuo ya wo yare one thing say bedi etuo no no na ye na nado na yi ne ye kan say ne secretary o say ne hwan say edio say ne secretary a say wo ko hu na nado na bedi etuo esi kwan say oh hops mo kra ka sa asem ya wo maka ai eti wo ko hu na nado na wayi osi akwan wose waye busy ebu okra wose woni ebu won ma wose wo oye meeting nipa won nchen owie penso wo ko ba bi nti no time chese wo broku nipa bebre ana nado no so ya we o ya we ba wo yi na ni she bedi etu se bedi etu eni sa adwuma no enu nti emisa no okasa fata ma okonya problem na onya stroke no ena ja mo friend se wo mo mpa ye ma na okakire wo mo se die no ya bedi etu asam na no wo kan one na nado asam ena na ya Danka Williams Kano. Sanity. Yeah.
Ayo.
Manusi. Why? Bye.
All right, we have Hana Medimusi. I mean, sure, Bibia, Mabo Juma. Now, Georgina does say hello, Wafa. There is a sound. I get it. Thank you for that checks. And hello, Mama Babs. Hello, Abe. Hello, Mama Georgina. Hello, Fira, Makra, Ikweku, Frank, and all the rest. Thank you. God bless all of us for where we have gotten to so far. Yami Admo Chanapa, Yane Brother Joe, Ebatrin Komowai, get ready. Watching ya de bedomu. Adansia banano ding. Watching Yane Brother Joe, Ewon Komotrin wa baba. Na yasa bwura yani peduanemu. Yarebia will be out of Bakato, the bed pamne through her. Now when you will find God bless you. Yami Adoma Wachina, Yabasa Ediashia, Yafremi Abeiku, Makramina. Have a blessed night. Good night, and I love you all. Bye bye.